Okay, let's dive straight into this. Are you a student struggling with proposal writing, research formatting, methodology, literature review, or APA referencing? Listen, if any of that hits home, you're gonna wanna stick around. We provide professional National Defense University proposal writing services tailored for undergraduate, postgraduate, MBA, and PhD students in Kenya. Just call or WhatsApp 0726 924 245. Now, as we get into the meat of this explainer today, we absolutely have to acknowledge the intense juggling act that Kenyan University students are facing right now. It is, frankly, wild. It's not just about showing up to a lecture hall anymore. It's this relentless, exhausting balancing act of so many different life pressures. So, you're struggling to finish that thesis? Well, I'm here to tell you, you are absolutely not alone. The source material we're looking at today really highlights the immense pressure you're under. I mean, think about it. Balancing standard coursework, trying to hold down a job, somehow managing a personal life, all while carrying this crushing, solitary weight of academic research. Honestly, it's enough to overwhelm anybody. Your struggle here, it's completely valid. Research is a massive, massive undertaking. But here's the thing. Reaching out for professional academic guidance can immediately save you a ton of valuable time, seriously lower your daily stress levels, and crucially help you avoid those painful, costly revisions down the line. Which brings us to Section 1, the Academic Balancing Act, balancing work, life, and research. And that leads right into Section 2, what thesis consultants do, your academic guide. See, a thesis consultant isn't just someone who fixes your commas and checks your spelling. You really need to think of them as a dedicated academic mentor. And this is true whether you're working on a diploma, your undergrad, a master's, or even a PhD. The support literally covers the entire research lifecycle. We're talking from the very beginning with topic selection right through to proposal development. They help you tackle that deeply intimidating literature review, firmly nail down your research methodology, interpret the data analysis, all the way to ensuring your referencing and formatting are absolutely spotless, finishing up with meticulous proofreading. Having that expert support across all these stages doesn't just get the project over the finish line, it completely elevates the quality of your academic work. Moving on to Section 3, the local academic advantage, navigating Kenyan university standards. Now, you might be wondering, in our highly connected digital world, why does location even matter? Why specifically look for a Nairobi-based consultant? Well, it's because institutions like the University of Nairobi, Kenyatta University, Strathmore University, and JQA-UAT, they aren't just big names. They each have incredibly strict, totally unique institutional formatting expectations. A local expert already gets these nuances. They know exactly what the review boards at these specific Kenyan universities actually want to see. And that means you hit those exact university standards without all that frustrating, time-consuming guesswork. Section 4, navigating data and plagiarism, overcoming the biggest hurdles. If you ask any grad student what stresses them out the absolute most right before submission, almost every time it boils down to two things: data and academic integrity. Honestly, just hearing names like SPSS, Stata, R, or Excel is enough to induce a mild panic attack for a lot of researchers, right? These are the specific technical hurdles people dread facing alone. But this is exactly where a professional thesis consultant proves their worth. They don't just run the numbers for you. They actually help you interpret these complex research findings so they make sense. Whether you're doing quantitative or mixed methods research, they make sure your data is presented perfectly to align with those really rigorous academic expectations. And then we have the ultimate gatekeeper, the Turnitin review. So this is the process of running your academic work against these massive university databases to guarantee originality. And nowadays, to detect AI-generated content too. Universities are relying on these systems so much more heavily than they ever have before. Because of this, reliable consultants always provide comprehensive plagiarism and AI content checks. This is just to ensure that your final thesis is original, it's perfectly cited, and it is undeniably academically sound before you ever even think about hitting that submit button. Let's look at Section 5, choosing the right guide, what to look for. So, how should you actually go about hiring a reputable consultant? You really need a solid mental checklist to make sure you're getting the right help from the right people. Step 1, always verify their experience and their specific understanding of your academic field. Step 2, check their turnaround time and really look into their strict policies on confidentiality. I mean, your research is your property, right? And Step 3, never hesitate to ask for samples or testimonials from past students. Getting that clear, open communication established before you commit to any academic service is absolutely essential for a successful partnership. The absolute crucial point we're driving toward here is captured so beautifully in our source material. Quote, "Professional research assistance is no longer a luxury. It is a practical solution." I love that. It's such a powerful, validating takeaway. In today's hyper-competitive academic environment, getting expert help isn't taking the easy way out. No way. It is a highly practical, strategic move to make sure you complete your studies successfully, all while meticulously maintaining those high academic standards. Which brings us right to our final thought for this explainer. Will you take the practical step to successfully complete your studies today? The resources, that deep local expertise, the professional guidance, it's all right there available to you in Nairobi. You literally have the power to take control of your academic success, beat those intimidating data and formatting hurdles, and finally cross that graduation stage. Thank you so much for joining me today. Stay focused, stay curious, and go find that perfect academic guide for your journey.